In the early 20th century, aviation in India was in its infancy. The first commercial flight took place on February 18, 1911, when Henri Piquet flew a Humber biplane carrying mail from Allahabad to Naini. This marked the beginning of civil aviation in India. JRD Tata was the first to establish a full-fledged mail service starting on October 15, 1932 from Karachi to Bombay via Ahmedabad. It was called Tata Air Services as a part of Tata Sons, and in 1938 it was renamed as Tata Airlines. As aviation activity grew, the need for regulatory oversight became apparent. The British colonial government started drafting rules to ensure safety and standardization in aviation operations. The Aircraft Act, 1934, laid down the foundation for aviation regulation in India. It aimed to regulate the manufacture, possession, use, operation, sale, import, and export of aircraft.
Section 1, Short Title and Extent. This Act extends to the whole of India and applies to Indian citizens wherever they may be, persons on aircraft registered in India, and to aircraft operated by non-Indian citizens with a principal place of business or residence in India. Section 2, Definitions. Defines key terms such as aircraft, aerodrome, import, and export. Section 3, Power of central government to exempt certain aircraft from the provisions of this Act, such as those carrying foreign guests or heads of state. Section 4, Power to implement the 1944 Convention. Allows the central government to make rules necessary to implement the Chicago Convention of 1944 and its annexes on standards recommitted practices. Section 4A, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA. Central government establishes the DGCA responsible for safety oversight and regulatory functions in civil aviation. Section 4B, Bureau of Civil Aviation Security. Central government establishes a body responsible for regulatory and oversight functions related to civil aviation security. Section 4C, Aircraft Accidents Investigation Bureau. Central government establishes a body responsible for investigating aircraft accidents or incidents. Section 5, Power to regulate aircraft operations. The central government can make rules regarding the manufacture, possession, use, operation, sale, import, or export of aircraft. This includes safety measures, licensing, and regulation of air traffic services. Section 5B. The DGCA or any other empowered officer may issue directions with respect to any matter concerning safety of aircraft to any person engaged in aircraft operations or using any aerodromes where the DGCA is satisfied that it is necessary to do so in the interest of security of India or safety of aircraft operations. Section 6. Emergency powers. In cases of public safety, the central government can suspend licenses or regulate aircraft operations.
Section 7. The central government can make rules for investigating aircraft accidents. Section 8. Power to detain aircraft. Authorities can detain aircraft if they pose a danger or fail to comply with regulations. Section 8A. Central government has power to make rules for the prevention of danger arising to the public health, due to the spread of any infectious or contagious disease from aircraft arriving or departing at any aerodrome. Section 9. Wreck and salvage. Provisions similar to those for maritime vessels apply to aircraft regarding wreck and salvage. Section 9A and 9B, Regulation of construction and compensation. The central government can regulate construction near aerodromes and provide compensation for any losses incurred due to these regulations. Section 10 and 11 outlines penalties for contraventions of rules, including imprisonment which may extend to 2 years and shall also be liable to fine which may extend to 1 crore rupees. Section 14A ensures rules made under this Act are laid before Parliament for approval. Section 17 and 18 bar of suits and good faith actions. Protects from suits for nuisance by aircraft flights and ensures no legal action against those acting in good faith under the Act. Section 19, Saving of Application of Act. Specifies that certain provisions do not apply to military aircraft. The Aircraft Act of 1934 is a comprehensive legal framework that governs various aspects of civil aviation in India. From regulatory measures to safety and security protocols, this Act ensures that aviation activities are conducted in a structured and safe manner. Understanding these regulations is crucial for anyone involved in the aviation industry, as they form the backbone of national and international air travel standards. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on aviation regulations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.